Good afternoon. We are about to embark on the 2023 Allegheny 100 Challenge. First off, very excited. This is my second year. Last year, I did the 50 miles, and it went from north to south. So we ended at Henry's Mill, and that's where I'm parking this year because I'm going to do the other 50 because the A100's going from south to north. So that will be my ending spot again. If I successfully complete this 50 miles, I'll have done all 100 miles in 2 years. And I'm particularly excited about covering the first 2/3 of this year's trail. I've not been on this portion of the North Country Trail for the Allegheny 100 here. So this is all going to be new territory for me. Let me see, what do we got here? It's 60 degrees out. We got cloud cover and some sprinkles, so we could be hitting the trail under some cool and rainy conditions. A little adversity to get us rolling. Excited to have you guys rolling out with me this year. I really enjoy the strategy of this and listening to what everybody else's plans are and seeing how everything works out. So I'm sure hopefully you'll enjoy that as well. Okay, I got my first status update for you of the 2023 Allegheny 100 Challenge. It's we're 2 hours and 6 minutes into it. I've got 5 miles, 5.56 miles in, average moving speed of 2.8 miles per hour. This is from south to north is much more flat than from north to south to get going, so we were able to get some separation as a group much quicker this year than we did last year. But right before the 5 mile marker, there was a road crossing where we had to check in, and there was a big line there, so that jammed everybody back up again. So we're past that now. We got several 100 folks that I've talked to, and they are all very positive. They got a positive mental attitude, positive vibe, which I think is pretty cool. So I'm looking to do 18 and a half to Kettleville Campground or Kettle Creek Campground or something like that. So it's a little more than I had anticipated originally, but I think it's definitely doable. So I'll keep you going with me.
Morning. We got a lot to unpack here. I left you on the trail last night. It was dark, obviously, so there's not a lot of cool scenic things for you to see, so not much recording going on. I did see some really huge, cool looking boulders, but other than that, it was a lot of work last night. We did 18 miles, got in the camp at Kellettville Campground around 2 a.m. I think I got to bed a little after 3. My plan for a lot of sleep never came to fruition. I got about 4 hours, and I'm up, and I'm like, man, I can't get back to sleep. So here I am, back on the trail this morning. We lost a couple that I know that actually reserved the campsite due to an injury. Talked to another fella in the campground this morning that I hiked with yesterday, and he's pulling out as well due to an injury. So it's not easy. It looks easy on paper, but in reality, getting out here and doing it's another story altogether. Yeah, so I'm gonna take you with me, and we're gonna try and get to Triple Forks today, which is about 17 miles. And I mean, I should be there pretty early, and I could probably go further, but it'd be 12 miles out tomorrow if I stayed there tonight on 4 hours of sleep, and it's supposed to be in the mid 70s or so today. I might be ready to set up camp at the 17 miles and get to bed early, and then I could get up early, maybe 3 or 4 in the morning. I don't know, I didn't figure all that out. And then get those 12 miles done in the cool of the morning on Sunday. So we'll see what happens. All right, I did want to add that I made some adjustments for today. Instead of wearing pants, I'm wearing shorts, and I'm wearing compression sleeves for both knees today. Last year, it was day 2, about midway through the day, that my LT band started hurting, causing me knee pain. So I figure, why not, if I got them, put them on and put myself in a better position, because it seems to be that it's injuries that are taking folks out, not necessarily their will to put the work in and do the 50 miles. So I want to avoid injury at all costs. So just in thinking in my head for today, it's just going to be a slow roll, and we'll see what the day brings us. But I'm not going to kill myself, but definitely I want to get that 17 miles in. Okay, you might have to fact check me on this. I was listening to some discussion yesterday about the Allegheny 100, and it's actually not 100 miles. It's actually closer to 99 miles. And last year's route from north to south, if you were doing the 50 miles, which I did, it's actually closer to 52 miles you're doing, but it's called the 50. And this year, the 50 from south to north is closer to 47 miles than it is 50, but they're calling it the 50. So if that's true, I did better than I thought last year, number one. But number two, I'd be doing like 5 miles less this year. So I should definitely come off trail much earlier. 5 miles is a big difference. So just interesting stuff. right, I got a little status update for you here. We're at about 8.17 miles in, 3 hours and 48 minutes. Moving speed average is 2.4. A little slower today by design, and well, that's what my legs tell me I need to be doing. So yeah, pretty quiet out here today, really. Running into several other backpackers, and sporadic, way more sporadic today. But yeah, we're gonna finish up this 10-minute break, and we're gonna hit it again. Okay, got a bit of an update for you. It's 11.34 miles is what we've gone. Since I got up from my break, I didn't have a lot of energy, wasn't really feeling it, and started getting a little bit of a headache. So I was guessing I was probably dehydrated and needed to eat. So I had a Pro Bar, little Slim Jim, a energy chews, energy gel, and half a liter of electrolytes, and I filled up all my containers for water. So I am starting to feel a little better, and we're on track. I'm not worried at all about getting the 50 miles in 50 hours. It's just how do I want to do it? The weather out here today is perfect. I mean, we got a nice breeze coming through here. It's supposed to be in the mid 70s. I'm not feeling all of that here. Might be a little cooler, I'm not sure. But it's a great day for hiking. And the trail is, I mean, it's not too overly challenging or anything right now. So that's good. Talked to a couple other people, and they're feeling sore, but chugging along. So that's what we're going to do here. I'll take you along. Okay, it's about 4:40 p.m. Things are going good. I'm feeling better. Just stopped at a parking lot and hung out with some of the other hikers. Good to see that people are supporting some of the hikers. They're bringing beer, water, food, things like that to keep their morale up and help them out. So stayed for about 10-15 minutes. Rested my legs, got some more water, and I am on my way to Triple Forks, which is where I'm familiar with the trail. I still haven't been on this portion. I had us at 3 more miles for the day. One of the ladies back at the parking lot said it's 4 miles, and she said that it's pretty flat and then kind of downward in the Triple Forks, so it should be a pretty easy hike. And so maybe that's why things are looking up, right? Feeling a little better. I can envision getting that camp set up, getting my feet put in the cool river to relax them a little bit and get rejuvenated, and dinner, and get to bed early tonight. Good morning. We are underway for day number 3 of the 2023 Allegheny 100 Challenge. Got in the camp last night. I can't remember, sometime between 6 and 7. Got camp set up. Did a little self-care, watered up. Got my feet in the very cold water, but that definitely helped. And let's say there was maybe 9 other A100 hikers that camped at East Triple Fork with me in the same campsite. Everyone's tired. Everyone's ready to get off the trail, complete the challenge, of course, first. So looking at 12 miles today. I got off out of bed at 4 a.m. and I got out from camp at about 5 a.m. So I'm coming up on Minister Road here, and yeah, looking forward to finishing this thing and getting that prize at the end, right? You know, cold beer and a burger. So I'll take you along with me. This is somewhat scenic section of trail here, so it's pretty cool.
I didn't see it fly off, but it's definitely not an oven bird, because an oven bird builds a nest that, you know, looks like a wood-fired oven.
Didn't have a real short tail like a red.
All right, so what happens here? They put a little funnel in there?
There's a little funnel, so if I come in, I step on there, I'm a little fly. He comes running out, grabs
Oh,
all the timbers from the rail grade.
see, I thought
Those
that
are all the timbers.
these used to be exposed, didn't they?
They
A little
used to
bit more.
be exposed,
Yeah.
and all the organic matter builds up, and then it makes mud. So we still got the reroute going.
All right, I got a little more than half a mile left, and I ran into the A100 beer Sherpa, self-described, on the trail. He's heading up with a pack full of beer to meet folks who were finishing up the 50. So I didn't even have to get to the parking lot, and I got a cold Mick Ultra, so that's pretty cool. Okay, here we are. We're almost done in A100 tradition. At the end, you gotta ring this triangle loudly for a burger. They'll hear it and they'll get your burger started for you. So let's ring it, and let's ring it loudly.